At the end of the day, what do these good schools want? 这些学校，不管是他们的教育方式是一样还是不一样，他们都是想要一样一种学生。Kids who can change the future. Kids, if given an opportunity, I will be able to see their names on the newspaper, see their names on TV, see their names even in the history books. Kids who can make an impact. So if you want to have a better chance of getting into a good school, you must prove to colleges that, hey, I have made an impact right now. I have did something for Stuyvesant High School, and after I graduate, people will remember me for that thing that I did. I've done a lot of great things. I have tutored students. I have benefited my community. Impact is the ultimate need for school, especially the Ivy League school. Harvard, one year there was a professor named Summers at Harvard University. He said Harvard expects 33% of their kids to show up in the world's history books. That's a bold statement, a very bold statement, because it's not very easy to get into the history books. But that's the type of ideal that American colleges are going after. And if you look at it, 今年就是我们在美国没有一个孩子进了麻省理工学院，唯一进麻省理工学院的孩子是一个中国的孩子。这个中国的孩子是从深圳，他是在深圳一个重点高中全班倒数第8名。But he invented， 他发明了39个不同的，就是那个 electric gadgets。他发明了一个 security system that Chinese government is using right now. This kid, if he applied to a Chinese university, 进清华北大的可能性几乎没有。但是 he not only got to MIT, he received a full scholarship at MIT. 这就说明美国大学的 definition of a good student 和中国大学的 definition of a good student is not the same definition. So if you want your kids to succeed here, you cannot educate them the same way that you have educated them in Asia. Because it's not flexible in Asia, and here it is totally flexible. The two does not match very well. Anyway, getting back to my topic, after that stage, they just serve. Then in the last stage, it doesn't have a name. At Columbia, usually for the last stage, you'll find that 100% of the kids are left. And Columbia has to make a good 80.9% out of it. 这是一个非常容易而且非常难做的事情。At the same time, easy because 从20到10% is not very hard. Hard because 所有这个 20% of the kids are all very good kids. Colleges love them. 在这一点 Chinese people believe in love. You need plenty of love at this stage. In addition to love, also unique characteristics. 这个小孩有什么特点？ This is where students must draft the application using a very unique way. How do I make myself stand out among all the hundreds of other kids? Not only through what you did, but your voice. 一个小孩的声音。A lot of times ask me, what is a voice? 要是大家有自己的 favorite authors, chances are I could buy a book. 你最喜欢的 author 写的书，我把 cover rip it off, and I give you the book. If you read 1 to 2 chapters, you might be able to come back to me and say, 我知道谁写的这本书。Why? Because you identify the voice. That is the voice. A student's voice is most important at this stage. And not many students use a voice or have a voice at all at this stage. So this is an area in which Asian students is also suffering a lot of errors happen at this stage. 但是这个最后一个 stage is very unpredictable because at this stage, American universities, a university like Columbia, has to select students from the entire world. 每一个 region 都有 quota. For one year, at this stage, every single applicant from the state of New Jersey And Columbia accepted him for the probability of him playing it on the Chinese culture show and inspiring other kids to do it as well. One year, a girl was rejected because a girl just like her was accepted 4 hours ago, and they don't want repeats. So at this stage, the scientific process is very messy, but because of the way they carry you through the stage, 这个 stage 是一个 inevitable stage. 这个 stage 是最 unpredictable stage, and many kids who are rejected at this stage is just purely bad luck. And sometimes the lack of preparation for your essay. 一个小孩写的 essay 和老师给他写的推荐信 are the last two pieces of information that they read before they say yes or no. So for these 20% of the kids, 他们写的 essay is weighs 100% of whether they're going to get it or not. So please do not just spend very little time on your essay. It's very crucial for students to spend a lot of time on their essay. On top of what I just said before, there's 4 fundamental needs of all colleges. Leadership, or the student's ability to lead. Quite simple, to lead. Because you are not going to do anything big if you cannot lead. Passion for students who are real. A lot of parents ask me, 你为什么在这么年轻的年龄就开一个公司? How did you succeed? How did you, expand your company to China at such a fast rate? It's not because I'm a genius. It's not because I've worked. Well, I did work harder than others, but it's because I'm passionate. And other people see this value of passion, and they believe in you, and you have an easier time of doing what you want to do. So passion is a very important thing. A lot of parents say, oh, my kids are passionate in this. What if they change in the future? They will change. Don't be afraid of them changing their passion. When I first applied to Columbia, I applied as a physics/applied mathematics major. I graduated with a financial engineering and political science major, and now I'm into education. At every stage of my life, I have changed, but I have had a passion. That passion is very important because it keeps me going. It makes me push myself instead of other people pushing me. So you have an easier time of getting into the next stage. Integrity, or the schools want these students to become famous for good reasons, not for bad reasons, like going to jail, robbing a bank, etc., etc. Determination for the fact that a student must have strong willpower to do those things that are very incredibly hard to do. On top of these traits, remember when I said 每个大学就像一个不同的人来，就是 different personality. That is very true. Each one of the, especially the Ivy League schools, have something that they call an ideal